Yes.
Hi, this is Dr. Thomas Culhane from Mercy College, the Social and Behavioral Sciences and the Health and Natural Sciences. And we're standing here at the farm, the town of Greenberg Community Gardens. And here a pilot project may get underway this summer with Envisaj Mercy, the Mercy College Environmental Sustainability and Justice Club. And the idea of the project is that we're going to show radical improvements to recycling and composting. We'll start with the InSinkErator food grinder. You may know it as the garbage disposal. We call it a feedstock preparation device. All that means is that we'll take our kitchen garbage, all that smelly stuff that normally causes a problem in your garbage bin and attracts dogs and rats and other vermin. We'll take that, put it through the InSinkErator when you scrape your plate or you're chopping when you're done with your meal, and grind it up, and then that slurry of water and ground up food can go directly into the compost bin here. And instead of taking 3 to 6 months to turn into a really nice humus, a really nice soil, it'll take as little as 3 to 6 days when the temperature conditions are right. That's, for example, this summer. But it gets better than that, because part of the trial that we're going to do is we're going to encourage 5 master gardeners who are our allies here in Greenberg to do a protocol where half of them will grind their food waste and put it into a compost bin, and half of them will put it directly onto the garden plot. And then we can see, as we demonstrated successfully in Botswana, at the Tamara Eco Village in Portugal, and as well in my own garden in Germany, that there are conditions and times when you don't even need to compost, because when you've ground stuff up that fine with water in a slurry, you can simply put it on top of the garden, and then as those food particles settle into the soil, if you have a large enough pile, you can just cover with a bit of mulch. If you don't, just leave it there, and the ants and the earthworms and just the fungi and the bacteria make short work of it. So there's going to be a trial that Mercy College is going to help support. Our students in Envisaj are going to do the empirical work, seeing whether compost can be done directly through this method on certain gardens, or whether in certain conditions it's better to put it in a bin. And another thing we'll do is we'll get a dedicated compost bin, which we will insulate with styrofoam, just simple styrofoam, insulate the thing, and show that by grinding the food and putting it in liquid form as a slurry, you can compost all year round, because the thermophilia that occurs in an insulated compost bin, that means when it heats up by natural bacterial action, can keep the compost working all winter long, and that'll enable the compost season to stretch out, so it's not just a spring-summer phenomenon. That'll radically improve the ability to deal with waste here in Greenberg. And finally, we hope that we can then establish here in the community garden our creme de la creme of composting, which is the liquid composter anaerobic biogas digester, which will turn that food waste in 24 hours into a liquid compost tea of high nutrient quality with all the nitrogen intact, and into cooking gas for doing a barbecue, so that we can even make some barbecued vegetables from the garden. Thanks a lot. This is T.H. Culhane from Mercy College.